Many fans are eagerly waiting to get in and catch a glimpse at some of the biggest names in golf.
Taryn's remarkable story made me want to pick up the basketball myself and see if I still had it, so let's give it a shot. I think I'll pass on basketball.
Do you think I'm ready for the competition yet?
I think you'll be great at the beginner level.
Well, I appreciate the compliment, but I think I'm probably just going to stick to the studio. The students are waiting in anticipation to get in and watch their Lopes dominate tonight, marking the first time in program history they've beaten an NCAA top 25 team. And if you're a first-time climber like myself, don't worry, because there are 3 different entry categories: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. There are 7,000 students that will be taking up these seats. GCU is honoring the late Jevin Jackson, the Assistant Dean of Technology. By creating a laboratory in his name, they're celebrating his remarkable impact he had on students. The new name is thanks to a multi-year partnership between GCU and another GCU, Global Credit Union. Global Credit Union is one of the largest credit unions in the US, and new signage for the arena will be up in early 2024. Taryn Johnson, a sophomore team captain for the women's college basketball team at MSUM, faced some of life's hardest challenges. At the beginning of the season, she started experiencing dizziness and shortness of breath, which caused her to miss a month of preseason basketball.
My blood sugar just drops really fast when I'm working out. It's so just from being overworked, and then the drop in my blood sugar makes me feel like I need to pass out.
However, this isn't stopping her from dominating the court, now sitting at second in conference ranks for rebounding and MSUM's December Athlete of the Month. She's become a key weapon for the Dragons and sees the difference in the 2 years she's played.
Sophomore year, you kind of get a little bit more comfortable, and once you see the ball go in the net for a full year, you kind of get in your groove a little bit more. So my confidence has definitely grown, and just knowing that my team needs me to be a rebounder and a scorer just boosts my confidence as well.
Since high school, where Johnson was a 2-time state champion and Gatorade Player of the Year nominee, she's embraced team bonding, all while keeping the end goal in mind.
We know at the end of the day, no matter who elbows who in the face, we'll still be friends at the end of the day, so I think that's a big part of why we'll be successful.
The weather may be getting colder, but as we move through November, the heat of basketball season is rising. Last week's matchup against the Redhawks was a landslide victory for the Lopes. Redshirt senior Tyon Grant Foster dominated the court with 30 points on 10 of 15 shooting. When asked about his success to tip off the season, Foster made sure to credit his team first.
My team, it ain't really been nothing that changed. They continue to believe in me and told me just to keep hooping, basically. And I feel like this is something that should have been happening just because I worked so hard on my game and then I've been out for so long. So now I finally get a chance to show it.
This comes after a long-awaited return, being sidelined almost all of last year's season with a heart complication for DePaul. He's a player 4th-year head coach Bryce Drew and the Lopes continue to look to in hopes of improving off last year's exceeded expectations, where the men's team found themselves in the NCAA tournament. The Lopes push on to secure their dominance in the WAC against San Francisco on the 17th. The women's team kicked off their season with a battle against St. Mary's that ended in complete chaos. Watch havoc ensue as Nadia Evans sends the Gales home on a one-way ticket to heartbreak with a dagger at the buzzer. The Lopes outscored the Gales 24-5 in the 4th quarter. 9 of those 25 points were scored by the Electric Evans. It was a win 4th-year head coach Molly Miller needed for her team to bounce back after losing to Southern Utah in the WAC tournament just last year. Welcome back to Lopes Lately, your go-to source for the latest at Grand Canyon University. I'm Noah Lozing.
And I'm Kiana Jabber-Ansari.
Ashley Cody will be GCU's student body president starting in the fall. Lopes Lately reporter Andrea Turisk got the chance to sit with her and joins us now to tell us more about this student leader. GCU is honoring the late Jevin Jackson, the Assistant Dean of Technology. By creating a laboratory in his name, they're celebrating his remarkable impact he had on students. The Intelligent Systems Lab is located on the 3rd floor of the technology building, with lab equipment coming in the near future. Reporter Lexi Lambert tells us how this program will be more than welcome at one campus location.
I hear you're the newest member at the climbing wall.
That's right, I almost signed up for their upcoming competition myself. And if you're a first-time climber like myself, don't worry, because there are 3 different entry categories: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Do you think I'm ready for the competition yet?
I think you'll be great at the beginner level.
Well, I appreciate the compliment, but I think I'm probably just going to stick to the studio. Sports reporter Jalen Meyer-Peter brings us up to speed on the Spirit team and GCU athletics. Quick reminder for our upcoming seniors to check your email for instructions about spring commencement. Oof, in that case, I better go check my email, but for now, thank you for joining us. I'm Noah Lozing.
And I'm Kiana Jabber-Ansari.
And this is Love
Slightly.